Guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come on camera today to show you a fresh-faced, easy, quick summer look. And a portion of this video is in collaboration with Beauty Pie. If you don't know about Beauty Pie, then you probably haven't seen any of my other videos because I talk about them a lot. It is a membership beauty club for anybody who loves anything beauty. For $59 a year, you get access to every single category of beauty you would need. Makeup, skincare, hair care, fragrance, home fragrance. They even have supplements now for 75% off the retail markup price. These are insanely affordable products. To me, and I've always described it as kind of like the Sam's or Costco of beauty. You pay that yearly membership and you have access to beauty products that perform for a very, very low price because they don't have the middleman. You can only get it from beautypie.com. They don't have any retail markups, so they're able to keep their prices down. Is definitely there. Now, I wanted to showcase 3 of my favorite Beauty Pie products for summer in this video, 2 of which I have already used. 1 is brand new. The first brand new product is the Awesome Bronze Bronzing Powder. So it comes in this really beautiful gold Beauty Pie compact. And then the bronzer comes in refills. And what I really like is there's no holes that you have to poke through to get the refill out. It's a very easy notch up here to where you're able to take the compact refill out. And then it's just a magnet, it pops right back in. This has powder blur technology in it, so it helps blur and smooth the skin as you apply it. It's also got hyaluronic acid and ceramides, squalane, so it's definitely not gonna be drying on the skin. And it comes in 4 shades. Sunny Side, which is fair, and that's this shade right here. Goldilocks, which is light. Soleil All Day, which is medium. And Sunburst, which is deep. So to give you an idea of the savings that you're gonna get, this would retail for probably like $50 if you got it in a luxury brand somewhere else. This is $25 with the compact and the bronzer. If you just want the refill, it's $15. Really good pricing. The next product is the Super Cheek Cream Blushes. I have 3 shades, which I swatched during the demo. I love these. These are so convenient for travel. I love the little convenient pots they come in. It is a blendable matte formula, but it still looks very healthy on the skin. It does have oils in the formula, but it doesn't make it not last throughout the day. I have used these on my eyes. I have used them on the lips, and I've definitely used them on the cheeks. I love them. They come in lots of different shades, and they're $12. Something like this would cost between $30 and $40 somewhere else. So definitely a favorite of mine. And then finally, let's talk about what is on my lips. As you will see in the demo, this is the Wondergloss Collagen Lip Oil. Not the first time I've talked about this, even this specific shade. This is a new, I believe, limited edition shade to the collection in Naked Peach, which is what I have on my lips right now. I have used these quite a bit because I love a very glossy, shiny lip, but these aren't sticky. They're imported from Italy. They have collagen, antioxidant, cherry, and hibiscus oils, a little touch of shimmer in the formula, but I don't want anybody to be scared and think it's glitter because it's not. It does not come across as glitter. It is not chunky on the lips. It does not feel gritty. It just gives this really dewy, beautiful sheen to the lips. So definitely loving this, as you will see in the demo. I have a code with Beauty Pie, and it is Mandy Sent Me, and it will get you $10 off your first order. Y'all, I cannot recommend Beauty Pie enough. I've talked about them a lot. I frequently order from them. And it's crazy to me because they have a deal where if you put 7 items in the cart, you get free shipping, which I always do because, you know, I love a good free shipping deal. But I'm still under like $100, even after putting 7 things in my cart. So sometimes I'm a little over depending on what I put in because I am a sucker for their candles. I love their body wash. There's so many of my favorites. I have a lot of Beauty Pie videos, so definitely check those out if you haven't already. But if you want to see how I get this fresh summer face, then let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's get started with correcting these under eyes because even if it is a quick look, I still want to correct the under eyes. It is the one area that I feel like needs the most coverage on my face. So I am actually using the Chantecaille Le Camouflage Stilo in number 3 and pressing that in, being sure to concentrate where my darkness is the most so that I don't take too much product where it isn't needed. Under the eyes, I need like less. Less is definitely more for me the older I get under the eyes. But like I said, even if it's a fast summer, winter, fall, spring, doesn't matter what kind of seasonal look I'm going for, these dark circles are going to be corrected. Now for a look like this, where I want it to be easy, fast, minimal, I don't want to look overdone, I like going in with a tinted moisturizer or something of that nature. And I'm going to be using the Chanel Le Beige Water Fresh Tint. So this is in the shade medium. I have the new one too that I am still using and researching for y'all before I do a review. So this is basically at best a tint. Like it's just gonna put some hydration, a little bit of color. I bring it all the way down my neck, my chest, a little bit of evening, and then you can see like the hydration. Not really what I would call buildable, but it is a good base. So if you have something else that you want to cover up or conceal, I would go in with a concealer in this step instead of a full coverage foundation all over where you may not need it. A lot of us, unless we have blemishes, don't need a ton of foundation on our forehead especially. So to prevent like too heavy of a foundation everywhere, I like to start out with something like this and then go in and conceal where needed. And for concealer today, I'm actually going to be using something that's technically a foundation, but I've been liking to use it as a concealer. And it's the Chantecaille Gel Cream Future Skin Foundation. This is in the shade Vanilla. And I like to just tap it under the eyes. This is also super hydrating, and it's going to give just a little bit more coverage than the Stilo pen gives, but it's not going to dry anything out. So just because it's summer, my skin still needs some good hydration. And I feel like when you wear very small, not small, thin layers of product, even if you get hot and sweaty, it's not like they're going to melt off because there's really not a ton to melt off, right? You just don't have a ton on your face. So that is definitely a major tip for summer makeup, is very, very, very thin layers, not something too heavy or cakey or thick, because that will get hot, that will mix with your sweat and become almost like pasty. And that's when you're going to have that like not so pretty look on the skin when it comes to melting off. Okay, I'm going to use my Super Cheek Cream Blush now from Beauty Pie, and I have 3 really pretty colors. Okay, so I have Bare Blush, Universal Pink, and Fresh Faced. So the Bare Blush is definitely more of like a neutral pink, and this is a pink. It's got more of a cool toned, and then the Fresh Face is definitely more peachy. If you know me, you know I usually go towards the peachy shades, and I feel like with my tank top today and the kind of the summer vibe I'm going for, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use Fresh Faced, and I'm going to use the Beauty Pie Seamless Foundation Buffing Brush to apply this. I like a more dense synthetic brush to use with cream blushes. So I'm just gonna look at that pretty color. And I'm gonna start, oh my goodness, look at how pretty that is. Where I normally apply blush, I always say brush. I like taking it all the way up to the hairline. And then whatever I have left, I'm gonna take over my nose. With powder blush, I don't typically like to go too far in by the nose, but I feel like when you're using cream, I don't know, it just works to go farther in. And I like that kind of flush that it gives. I've also used these blushes as lipsticks before, and they're very pretty, especially that Universal Pink. If you want like a pop of pink on the lips, it's so pretty. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Wonder Matte Perfecting Powder from Beauty Pie to just set in the T-zone, a little bit up on the forehead to take down the shine a little bit. I'm not using Gasp, a separate highlighter today. So I don't want to take this natural highlight that the Water Fresh Tint and blush are giving me. So I'm using a smaller brush to kind of really pinpoint where I want that powder. Okay, now let's go on to the bronzer. This is actually in the shade Sunny Side, which is the lightest shade. It still works for me, but I think I'm gonna purchase maybe the light and the medium shades as well, because I really, really like this formula. So I'm gonna take the Pro Color Angled Cheek Brush from Beauty Pie. And like I like to do a lot of my bronzers, I'm just going to stipple that in. I used this as eyeshadow yesterday and it was so pretty. I love using cheek products as eye products, as you know if you've watched any of my videos, and this is a really pretty color. It just gives a little bit of dimension to the face, and like I said, if you have super fair skin, this is going to be the perfect color for you. If you're someone who is very heavy-handed with bronzer like I am, this is going to be a good color because you pretty much cannot go overboard. But I like that they have the 4 shades, so everybody's going to be able to find one that works for them. And also, it's so affordable. I mean, you get this compact to begin with for $25, and then you can buy the refills for $15. I love that I can buy refills because then I can just buy the refills and put it in a palette for my kit, which I very well might be doing, especially for that good of a price. So that is simple summer skin, in my opinion, done right. Very, very thin layers, nothing to really melt off. Love it. So let's do a little bit on the eyes. And when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. I'm just gonna basically do a wash of color. I got this Sephora Colorful Metal Effect eyeshadow. Now, it did come to me broken, but I was able to smash it back in. This is the shade Milky Way. And it is a very shiny, beautiful, copper, peachy color, which I think we have established is my favorite. So I'm just gonna take some of that on my finger and I'm just gonna do a wash of color all over the lid. Look at how pretty that is. So pretty. And I do like shimmery eyes in the summer. I just feel like it's very fresh looking. If you wanted to, you definitely don't have to, but I'll just take a little bit of this bronzer and just blend out that crease area. I did my mascara off camera, but I used the Beauty Pie Uber Volume Boost. I did not use a primer. I feel like when I'm doing fresh looks like this, it just makes the lashes look a little bit more fluffy. I feel like goes with the look. And I also did not put any shadow or mascara under my eyes, which again, I feel like just adds to the fresher look. Plus it makes it easier because it's less steps. Now to finish off the look, I'm going to be using the Beauty Pie Wondergloss Collagen Lip Oil in Naked Peach. This is definitely not the first time I have used even this particular color, much less this particular lip product on camera. I love these. I love this color. It's peach. What can I say? These lip oils are so hydrating and so comfortable. I'm always a gloss girl year round, but I especially like glosses by themselves in the summer because A, they look fresher, B, they're not as much work, and C, you can reapply them without a mirror, stick in your pocket or your beach bag, pop it on your lips and you're good to go. That is my version of a summer fresh face. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Don't forget about my code for Beauty Pie, which is Mandy Sent Me, for $10 off your first order. I will have everything listed and linked that I used down in the description box. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.